These two things go side by side and can need to work together.
Yeah. I don't fully agree with one of your points. I mean, most of that I agree with. There are, when you're using a voting pool in the OT example, an insider who changes the code at one company can do no damage. And I look at voting pools kind of filtered through the lens of my background. I guess it's been almost a decade before. I was in instrumentation and control systems for naval nuclear reactors. And they have some pretty severe design criteria. They're very picky about how things work. And one of the most important criteria was known as the single failure criteria. And that said that no single component failure can cause or prevent a protective action. And that was that is like the Bible of instrumentation and control for nuclear reactors. And this is I see voting pools as bringing the single failure criterion compliance to exchanges. You no longer have to, even though you do want to make sure each and every member of the pool is following procedures correctly, it's no longer a disaster if one of them isn't. As long as a majority of them are, you can survive one or two, depending on the size of the pool. You can survive a minority of them messing up without encountering a disaster. That's one of the things that I see that process bringing.
But it also enables censorship resistance, where we have exchanges all over the world, part of the same voting pool. An exchange is taken down by the government here in the United States. You won't be affected. You can still get your funds out of the voting pool by using any other exchange.
Yeah, I think that's a really important point also, is because with Gox or any other traditional exchange, there's only one place, whereas with open transactions there could be banks or ATMs all over the world that are doing fiat to crypto exchange, and so there's not one point of failure in the fiat, who's handling the fiat. And also, I really think that open transactions will become a complementary system to Bitcoin and blockchain transactions, in the sense that if we can, as we can add more altcoins, anything that can support multi-sig basically can be put into a voting pool, and so you would be able to have a wallet with, all your different altcoins, all your addresses in one place with one security, key, a hardware key maybe, and then people will be able to run open transactions and be able to run exchanges. So we'll be taking the proprietary single exchange model and distributing it. So basically, if you look at Bitcoin as a program that you can run to make money off the transactions fees, I mean, mining eventually will be just for the transactions fees. So, but open transactions will enable you to make money off the conversion fees. So in that sense, I look at it as sort of complementary to that blockchain currencies.